On Wednesday, share the ball at dime time. Work with the community to...
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Washington Mystics as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. Courtside with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we've got a fun one. And it's the Aces to start out. And tonight, two teams that hit the boards hard. Both sides excel on the glass. Tim, what is something we should look for tonight?
I think the key is second chance points. I'm almost more interested in when teams miss shots. Who gets the rock? Limiting those extra hoops will be huge tonight.
To me, it's simple. Box your player out and play tough, but within the rules. We know this game is going to be a battle.
Now here's Clark, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Gray with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Now Wilson. And here is Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. And stolen by Atkins. It's Elena Deladon with the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, the agility of Deladon is so impressive for her size, well over 6 feet. It allows her to get to the hole.
Gray outside. Williams. Pass to Cambage. McCautry. She's covered by Clark. Pulls up on the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Right out of the gates, and they are locked and loaded. No misses and 3 scores early.
Now here's Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Wilson. Looking to end the run. Unable to get that one to go. Alicia Clark with the defensive effort.
Well, for Asia Wilson, she's never been a player who's been under the radar. Out of the high school ranks, she was the #1 recruit in the nation in 2014. And what a college career she had. 3 times an All-American, winning a national championship in 2017, and the National Player of the Year as a senior.
And for Asia, she was the top pick of the WNBA, too.
Yeah, Wilson has been under the limelight for most of her basketball life, so it should be no surprise that she's adjusted to the WNBA game so quickly. She's already one of the top centers in the league and thrives under pressure.
Back in 2019, while teammate Elena Deladon won the regular season MVP for Washington, Emma Miesemann also quietly went to 50-40-90 shooting during that regular season. With Deladon battling a back injury in the postseason, Miesemann took it to another level.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. And for Miesemann, during the 2019 playoffs, she increased her scoring average to nearly 20 points per game.
And how about her performance in the WNBA Finals? Emma was named MVP, and the 6'4" Belgian was the first reserve to take home the award. Shooting over 50% from deep, Miesemann played a huge role in the Mystics winning their first WNBA title.
Down low. Shot to stop the run. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Well, you just love to see concentration like that for players, and Cambage doesn't let anything stop her from getting buckets.
Now here's Atkins. Let's go with a 3. And Cambage pulls it down. A one-on-one situation. Here's Angel McCautry, plenty of space. That one wide left. The Mystics leading. Mitchell outside. Soft touch off the glass.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Pass to Williams. Cambage with it. Now McCautry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Misaman.
Want to know just how valuable Angel McCautry is? With a healthy Angel back in 2018, Atlanta had the best record in the East with 23 wins.
2 shots.
Fast forward to 2019, Angel McCautry misses all of that year, and Atlanta goes from first to dead last in the East.
The first one falls.
Well, after tearing ligaments in her left knee late in 2018, Angel McCautry, knowing how competitive she is, it must have really hurt her to not play in 2019. But sometimes injuries have a silver lining that can help players grow.
And good on both. And given the injury setback McCautry suffered, do you think she can return even better than before?
Well, if there's one person who can, Blake, it's Angel McCautry. Her incredible skill set is still there, and her high basketball IQ is still there. So I say, why not? Plus, she still hasn't won her first WNBA championship, so I think she still has a lot to play for.
Las Vegas trailing. On the wing, Angel McCautry. Just 5 to shoot. Wilson outside. The Aces with another miss. Mitchell right side. Cloud inside. That one's in, coming off an assist from Leilani Mitchell.
Boy, they're shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Yeah, how do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss right now.
Here's McCautry. Tries again. A nice shot by Cambage.
Committed and aggressive players like Cambage are a treat to watch, and her extra efforts routinely earn her team extra chances.
Puts it up from 15. Misaman, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Cambage with the bucket.
So ferocious inside, Cambage invites contact, loves to mix it up.
Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Now here's Cloud. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Young with it. She's covered by Cloud. Another shot. Misaman with the steal. Here's Hines Allen. It's stolen by Hamby. Pass to Plum. To the middle. Cambage. And she banks in the layup.
That's her fourth straight make right off the bat. She's setting a pretty high standard for herself.
It's the type of start you hope for, no question.
Now here's Misaman. Mitchell outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Plum. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Not one to be denied when she's going to the hoop. Plum is a point who attacks the hoop. Another dimension to her offensive game.
And the basket is good. Now here's Plum. He got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together, and they may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did she get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think she got it off in time. The replay, it leaves little doubt.
But certainly, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
Absolutely. Let's get these calls right in our game.
Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Mystics ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Now the second quarter quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Pass to Cloud, and here's Atkins. Here's Clark, the three. Plum with the rebound. Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's Wilson.
That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Not much settled at this point. However, sometimes it feels like during this stretch of the season, the best teams are just waiting for the postseason.
Sometimes I think we forget that these players are human. And it's such a difficult year, it's hard to give 100% focus every game. This is where you have your vets come in and keep the younger players engaged. Teach them about the importance of playing at a high level every game.
And Brian, I think it's also a reminder that in the playoffs, you can never take a night off. So your total attention to every contest is something that you have to practice during the regular season.
Pass to Clark, puts up a three, sinks the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
And be outside. Wilson. Out to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him.
Yeah, Young is such an effective ball handler, spots the wide open shooter and passes the rock.
Washington calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside Atkins. Up top Cloud. Lets the three fly. No luck on that one. And Las Vegas the other way now.
Erica Hamby on the wing.
Defended by Atkins. Pass to Young. Stolen by Clark. And that one drops for her.
With quick hands and above average anticipation, Clark is always a threat to steal the rock. Well, guys, I really admire the patience Alicia Clark has shown in her WNBA career. A second-round pick in the 2010 draft, Clark didn't land on a WNBA roster until 2012. But it all paid off for her in 2018 when she helped the Seattle Storm win the WNBA championship.
Alicia Clark on the wing. Pass to Charles. And yep, it's good.
Their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
And with everything Clark has been through in this league, Tim, where have you seen the most growth in her game?
Well, her outside shooting has definitely improved over the years, Blake. She's also become one of the best defenders in the entire league, earning WNBA All-Defensive Second Team honors in 2019. But a first-team nod might be coming sooner rather than later.
The Aces trailing. Here's Gray. She's got 5. On the wing, Angel McCautry. Just 5 on the clock. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that mate. She is 1 for 4.
What sets McCautry apart from other players is her will to win. Loves to compete until the ref blows the whistle.
Shot's good by Clark.
Timeout.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something else on defense.
Timeout called the Aces. It's been quite the game for Clark.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker, and they need to figure out a way to stop her from three-point range.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Outside Williams, pass to McCautry. Now Cambage. Gray, she's covered by Mitchell. And Gray gets it to go.
That's the relentless attitude Gray brings to the hardwood. She wants to score by any means necessary.
Now here's Miesman. Here's Clark. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Here's Cambage. Good for the 5th time and 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, you might be surprised by Williams' court vision, but she isn't. She knows she can make sharp passes offensively.
Alicia Clark on the wing. That one's in, coming off an assist from Leilani Mitchell.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. She's off on that one. And Washington will go the other way with it. Second shot opportunity. Is Cambage with the block.
I mean, let me be honest with you. That's not who you want to challenge. This Cambage, 6'8", mobile, intelligent. She has it all defensively.
To the paint. Here's Hamby. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Here's Deladon. Good D by De'Erica Hamby.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
McCautry, no good. And here's the fast break. Back to Miesman. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Mystics on top, up 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. The third quarter about to get underway here. It's been quite the game for Clark.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
The second half just about to get going here. And here is Mitchell. Left side Atkins. And stolen by McCautry. Raquana Williams goes in. Out of bounds. It'll be Mystics ball. The Mystics on offense.
One of the best defenders the WNBA has ever seen, Angel McCoughtry is known for giving her all. She made 7 straight all-defensive first teams from 2010 to 2016. And I think her ability to read and react to opponents is just next level.
And despite everything McCoughtry does defensively, Tim, she's also a top-level scorer.
Absolutely, Blake. Averages just under 20 points per game for her career, and she even led the league in scoring in back-to-back seasons. Her combination of athleticism and ability is a real problem for every single defender in this league.
Gray with it. Pass to Williams. Wilson. McCoughtry left side. And she converts the layup.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Count it.
A professor in physicality, Misaman will always give you her best effort.
Gray outside. Now Atkins. Pass to Clark. Mitchell. Gray defending. Misaman with it. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the inside. A nice shot by Wilson.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
Washington calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 6. Deladon inside. She's guarded by Plum. Deladon, good.
They're 3 of 4 to start the half.
Now here's Plum. Defense right on her. And the foul called on Cloud. That is her first foul of the game. On defense, the Mystics. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Back to Cambage. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen, guarded by Charles. Here's Cambage. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When she's going, no one lights up the scoreboard like Liz Cambage. That 53-point game she had back in 2018, it set the WNBA single game mark. Everything going to plan to start the third, 80% shooting thus far.
Outside Plum. Pass to Wilson. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Mystics. Here's Atkins. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
A consistent scoring threat from the guard position. I think it's Atkins' style and finesse that always keeps defenders guessing.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
The 7th pick in the 2018 WNBA draft, Atkins actually made all-defense second team as a rookie.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Former players can find success as coaches because their players can relate to them. And, you know, of all the active players in the WNBA, who do you think would have the strongest coaching philosophy?
That's a tough one, Blake, but I'll go with Allie Quigley. You know, guards have a great feel for the game, and I think her battle-tested path to stardom would really resonate with future players.
Yeah, it's a good choice, Tim, but I'm going to pick Dewana Bonner. Before becoming a three-time All-Star, Bonner was a three-time Sixth Woman of the Year award winner. So if there's anyone who knows how to develop basketball skills, it's her.
How do you guard Elena Delle Donne? She can play near the hoop. She can hit those threes. So talented, so much range.
Amby outside. Up top, Cambage. Wilson outside. She gets that one.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud knocks down the three ball.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Oh, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Inside, Young. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
And it's Charles missing. This Aces squad struggling. To the wing on the left. Back to Plum. Amby. Pass to Cambage. Shot from 6. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Cloud. This is Cambage with the rebound.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Pass to Hamby. Clock at 6. And here's Plum. Wilson left side. Here's Cambage. It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but she is willing her team. Hasn't missed all game.
Cloud inside. For 3. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mystics ahead, up 11. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Williams. Gray outside. McCautry outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Clark outside. And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Angel McCautry.
An effective free throw shooter, Clark will gladly head to the charity stripe.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Majored in electronic media journalism in college. Clark might be coming for our job soon.
Both good at the line. Here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Yeah, a mindful decision maker. Gray always knows where she is on the court and what's around her.
Hines Allen can't get it to go. And it's the Aces with the ball. They trail by 11.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Clark outside. Outside Atkins. Pass to Miesemann. Back to Atkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not a flashy passer per se, but Miesemann can move the ball well and locate her open teammates.
Williams, defended by Atkins. McCautry outside. Shot clock at 5. He hangs. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Don't be fooled by McCautry's 6'1" listed height. She plays way bigger, challenges opponents down low.
She misses the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. She hits the second from the line. And here is Mitchell. Clark outside. That one's in, coming off an assist from Leilani Mitchell.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Yep, count it.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Gray outside. Pass to Williams. Clock at 4. Shoots over Deladon. The Aces with another miss. And here's Washington. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Again, the Mystics score.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Pass to Cambage. McCautry up top. Back to Cambage. And that one drops.
Because of her ability to hit mid-range shots, Cambage adds a different dimension to her team's spacing.
Washington calls timeout.
When you look back at Liz Cambage's already impressive career, it's incredible how young she's been at various levels. In 2011, when she was selected 2nd overall in the draft, Cambage was only 19 years old out of Australia, about 2 to 3 years younger than most rookies.
And that one's good, Atkins.
With the passion and commitment for the whole game and not just a part of it, Atkins has enhanced a complete skill set.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Wilson. Deladon covering. Here's McCautry, and she comes up with the deuce. And after that successful rookie year, Cambage start on the international stage.
At the 2012 games in London at just 20 years old, Cambage led Australia to a bronze medal as the second youngest player on the squad.
And that one's good, Atkins.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
Gray outside. Pass to Williams. Down low. Poked away. Simon with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Atkins. And the layup's good off the glass.
A prolific basketball identity for someone Atkins' age. She is sharp beyond her years.
Here's Cambage. McCautry. Gray with it. Now Mitchell defending. And that one's good. Gray.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Clark outside. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Good on the bucket.
What balance from McCautry, demonstrating how locked in she is in regards to scoring the ball.
Mitchell with it. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Atkins. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Misaman. Shoots over Cambage. Doesn't go that time. And Las Vegas the other way now. McCautry right side. Now Gray. Here's Cambage. Second chance shot. And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That's her first foul. So it's Washington now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McCall. Shoots over Swords. McCall's shot is off. Here's Allen. Johnson defending. Allen's shot is off. Now Hines Allen. Can't connect. So it's the Mystics winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you know, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
I was tripping. Pops was on a proper mission. Now I got some distance. Really hard top, no drop edition. That do labor, cooking, mop the kitchen. Couple mansions for car garage and all foreign whips. Foreign with me that I'm all. And I ain't looking porn. Hooping met them all while touring.
And welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Washington Mystics. From the 2K booth with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for coming along. Tip-off goes to Washington. And get ready for some trays tonight. Each of these teams can really shoot it from deep. But it begs the question, have we entered an era of hoops where we take too many threes? You know, we've heard some older generations complain about this?
Not really. I mean, it's simple math, and I'm not even really a numbers guy. If I make 3 threes and your team makes 4 twos, then I've got 9 points and you've got 8. The 3 is the great equalizer.
Brian, no one told me math was going to be involved tonight, but I agree with your point. The biggest thing, everyone can fire deep with confidence now. It's part of every player's off-season workouts, shooting threes.
Now here's Carter.
Strickland outside.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Carter. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Mystics. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Elena Deladon.
When it comes to cutting to the hoop, Mitchell is so good. It's a combination of the burst and the smarts.
Outside Carter. Pass to Strickland. Barker up top. Now here's Williams. Here's Deladon. Finished off the break.
An attentive player who sees the floor well. Clark really understands how to distribute the rock.
Outside Carter. Over Mitchell. The Dream again can't hit. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And she uses the glass on the layup.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started. When I think of Leilani Mitchell's WNBA career, guys, one word comes to mind: improvement. She entered the league as a second-round pick in 2008, but has continued to get better ever since. And her hard work has been rewarded, as she's the only player in league history to win the Most Improved Player award twice.
Now here's Williams.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game, having trouble getting it going.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And speaking of Leilani Mitchell's career growth, Tim, how has she made it all possible?
I think it's a combination of things, Blake. For one, her focus is next level. She's played for a few different teams already, but has adapted everywhere she's gone in those different systems in different cities. Plus, she's won 2 championships playing pro basketball in Australia, and that had to help develop her game.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, the coaches, seeing a lot of their shots miss the mark, and figured it'd be a good time to draw something up, maybe get an easy look.
Yeah, all my coaches always had one go-to play that you just keep in your back pocket, and that's probably the one that the coach is drawing up here, trying to get their team an easy bucket out of this break.
The Dream Trail.
Strickland outside.
Carter, she's covered by Mitchell. Back to Strickland. To end the run. Doesn't get it to drop for her. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Washington converting.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's on Leilani Mitchell.
Well, Carter makes things happen with the ball in her hand, using the contact to get to the line. It's always difficult to make the decision to give up a year of college eligibility, but Kennedy Carter left school early and was rewarded for it. Selected 4th overall by Atlanta in 2020. Of course, Carter has been preparing for the WNBA her entire life, coming from a family that includes a WNBA All-Star and a former champion.
And Kennedy Carter's godfather is former NBA champion Jason Terry.
The man they call Jet said about Carter, her dynamic skill set and electric personality will make her a star in the WNBA, end quote. Everyone in the basketball world concurs. Carter will be a fun player to watch for years to come.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Now about halfway through the season, and a few teams are starting to slide. What's the key to turning things around mid-season?
Well, from a coaching standpoint, you got to be able to reevaluate your offseason strategy and be honest with what you need to change. If something really isn't working like you thought it would, it might be time to go in a different direction.
And from a player standpoint, you have to remain mentally tough. Every season's going to have ups and downs, but the teams that last, the teams that win championships, they're the ones that endure the tough times and come out stronger than before.
Pass to Hines Allen. Now here's Charles. She's covered by Brown. Charles, shot's good.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense, and they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Montgomery with it. And here's Brown. Outside Hayes. 5 to shoot. Montgomery cans it from downtown.
I love how Montgomery picks her spots on the court, knows which shots to take and not to take.
Now here's Cloud. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Good on the triple.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Yeah, we'll see how long they can keep it going.
Now here's Montgomery. He's guarded closely. Here's Williams. The rebound by Charles.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
Up top Sanders. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, he's made me hungry. But that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Pass to Davis. To the wing, right side. The open shot by Elizabeth Williams. The shot comes out. Poked away. And the shot goes in.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coaches.
She got it!
That counts. Count it. Count it.
Just in time.
Some 3 points right there at the buzzer.
That was the definition of a prayer.
And it was answered.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Mystics ahead. They lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And guys, we've seen the Mystics really take control here.
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far. Just quality shots.
Now here is Hayes. She's covered by Cloud. And pushing it up, here's Washington. Lays it in off the breakaway.
An all-defensive pick. Cloud does it on both ends, showing her skills on the steal, then the bucket.
Pass to Brown. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Back to Cloud. Mitchell outside. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
play feeding Mitchell, who's a productive shooter. When she's that set up, it's almost a sure thing. Starting her career in the nation's capital as well as winning a title there, point guard Natasha Cloud sees herself as more than a hooper. Whether it's speaking on panels about activism, holding basketball camps for local kids, or speaking to students, Cloud is active in her community.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. The Dream making a switch here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Here's Clark. It's good from long range. And for Cloud, running the show for the 2019 champion Mystics was a career highlight. But she's hoping that's not all people remember her for.
Yeah, after winning that title, Cloud told reporters, quote, "If all I do is bring a championship to DC at the end of my career, then I've failed. For me, my success is what am I doing for the people and kids in my community. At the end of the day, basketball is just a game," end quote. What a great message.
Shot's good by Clark.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Outside Carter. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Williams. Offensive rebound. Shot by Parker, no good.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those, and the D's not right in mistakes.
Shot by Mitchell, no good.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
Kennedy Carter goes by the nickname Hollywood, and the 2020 4th overall pick is known to put on a show offensively. In each of Carter's 3 years in college, she averaged over 20 points per game. That includes scoring 46 in a game as a freshman.
And with Carter, she's known for how dynamic she is with the ball.
Well, to score like she did against the best competition in such a tough league in college at just 5'7", Carter's quicks are fantastic. Welcome to Atlanta by Hawk star Trae Young. Carter hopes to have a similar impact on the Dream.
Washington calls timeout. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Deladon outside. Pass to Clark. Launches it. The three-pointer is on target.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Outside Carter. Shakina Strickland for three. Cloud pulls it in.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
From deep three-point range. And it's Strickland with the rebound.
Jeez. I mean, maybe she was just trying to show off right there.
And instead it had the opposite effect. That just made her look foolish.
Williams. And she drops it in from the low post.
Shrewd play by Strickland, getting the ball to a ready shooter. She's playing terrific, unselfish basketball.
Alicia Clark on the wing. She's covered by Strickland. Pass to Misaman. With her first shot attempt, buries the jump shot.
With the sound jumper, Misaman can consistently hit mid-range J's.
A difficult situation for Atlanta. And the Dream call time here.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, too.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Outside Williams. Pass to Strickland. Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's good for 2. So it's Washington now. Celadon outside. Mitchell with it. Strickland picks her up. It's stolen by Parker. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
Well, despite being the 8th overall pick back in the 2016 WNBA draft, Courtney Williams was actually traded during her rookie year. Williams played just 6 games with the Mercury before she was sent to play for the Connecticut Sun. But really, it wasn't the worst thing for her career. She found a role with Connecticut and made the finals with them in 2019.
And it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that happening are extremely slim.
Pass to Parker. To the inside. Brown. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Brian, with Courtney Williams getting traded in her first WNBA season, how do you think that helped her grow as an overall player?
I'm sure it wasn't easy for her, Blake, but at least she learned the business side of basketball early. Some players don't get traded until later in their careers, and then they just don't really know how to handle it. But I'm proud of the way Williams took it in stride and refused to let it stop her career ascension.
Right side, Hayes. Pass to Parker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on LaToya Sanders.
Not afraid to bump and bruise down low. Parker is fearless around the rim.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. That free throw missing. And she sinks the second.
Well, with a minutes increase in 2018, Parker rose to the occasion with increased output across the board.
Celadon outside. Pass to Sanders. Over Parker. Shot's good by Sanders.
You know, I think if you want to play in the WNBA, you need to have this shot in your game. Sanders added this mid-range game, and it's helped her thrive.
And that one's good. Hayes.
That's a great job, really, to angle her body, shield the bigger player from the ball on her way to the basket.
And you have to know how to finish like that if you're going to take it down low. And she showed all the capabilities of doing so.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Mystics on top, up by 16. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far. It's been quite the game for Clark.
What a first half it was for her, well surpassing her average point totals up to this stage.
Yeah, she's on pace for a monster game.
Now here's Carter. She's covered by Mitchell. Strickland outside. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. 22 was their biggest lead.
Well, Tim, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding, but it feels a lot bigger than that.
The score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution have been superior.
Pass to Strickland. Here's Brown. Misama covering. And the basket by Brown.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Good on the bucket.
Silky smooth around the basket. Deladon has seemingly mastered those acrobatic finishes.
Outside Carter. Pass to Strickland. Brown with it. Here's Williams. And the basket is good.
Timeout. So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
Well, guys, for her size, Courtney Williams is an outstanding rebounder. She's listed at 5'8", but she seems to play a lot bigger than that. I'm just so impressed with her grit and toughness on the boards.
Outside Atkins. There's the three. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Williams. Guarded closely. And she gets the bucket. And Tim, what are the biggest advantages to having a relentless rebounder like Williams on your team?
It starts with inspiration, Blake, because when you see your guard rebounding the way Williams does, it pushes everyone else to match her intensity. And rebounding has always been a team effort, so her coaches have to appreciate her willingness to do the dirty work.
Strickland, she's covered by Clark. Strickland outside. From deep. It's not going to go for her. Outside Atkins. Charles. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. And looking back at Tina Charles's college career, what a run she had. Alongside then teammate Maya Moore, Charles helped Connecticut win 2 undefeated national championships in back-to-back seasons. That must have helped Charles become the first overall pick in the 2010 WNBA draft.
Pass to Williams. Carter tries it from 19, and there's another one for the Dream.
As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
Charles, no good. And Tim, after a spectacular college basketball career, Tina Charles contributed to the pros immediately.
Oh, you could say that, Blake. In 2010, Tina Charles, Rookie of the Year. In 2011, Tina Charles, an All-Star. And by 2012, she was the league MVP. Not that many players in WNBA history have climbed the ranks that fast.
Here's Clark. And she's good on the three ball.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Atlanta calls timeout. It's been quite the game for Clark.
Simply, she is on fire from beyond the arc. It's time to start shaping the game plan around stopping her.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Hayes. 5 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Cloud. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here is Hayes. She's covered by Cloud. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, a quick first step is only a part of what makes Hayes so elusive.
Shot's good by Sanders.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Montgomery outside. Brown, guarded by Charles.
Good job by Charles to position herself defensively, proving how effective she can be with that block.
Great communication between teammates there.
Back to Sanders. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Natasha Cloud. One-on-one fast break. It's good.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Now here is Hayes. She has 7. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Natasha Cloud. This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. And she makes the first.
From the all-rookie team to an all-star, Hayes has a growing collection of WNBA achievements.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. Now Deladon lets the 3 fly. Knocked it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot she'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
Showing everyone she's got that knack for the big moments. The bigger, the better.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
The winner today coming from an unlikely source. It's the sweetest dime of the day. What a plus it is to have a post player who can pass like this.
Yeah, it's a huge boost to an offense. It adds a whole other set of options to her team.
And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Guys, with social media becoming more and more a part of how sports are consumed, how has that affected the WNBA?
To me, the best part is, let's just say Kelsey Mitchell goes off and hits 9 threes in a game. We can all see the highlights of that while it's happening. It allows fans from all over the world to just see how incredible these players are.
Exactly, and off the court too. The players can communicate directly with those same fans. Whether it's an interaction with a fan or a serious statement they want to make, everyone has a platform for their voice.
She tries for 3. The second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Deladon.
But defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
Montgomery outside. Pass to Cazorla. Shoots over Deladon. Here's Billings. Here's Cazorla. Some room here for Tiffany Hayes. That one a little long.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Deladon, shot's good.
This is just what Deladon does, make buckets. When she's rolling, almost impossible to stop her.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Montgomery outside. Can they get it? And she sinks the layup.
Aware of all moving parts on the court, Montgomery is a fundamentally sound guard who can excel in the pick and roll.
Deladon outside. Pass to Misaman. So many fantastic cities in the WNBA. Which do you think is the best to play in?
That's a tough one, Blake. But if you made me pick just one, I'm just a fan of Las Vegas. There is an excitement in the city around the Aces. You also have the NBA Summer League, various youth tournaments going on in the summer. Everybody converges to Sin City for hoops.
I'll take Los Angeles, guys. I mean, you got the beaches, the warm weather. Tim's always telling me about their golf courses. And playing at Staples Center with all the championship history would just be special.
Pass to Cazorla. Fires for three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Pretty good from beyond the arc. I'd like to see Cazorla shoot more from there, be a little more assertive offensively with her own shot.
And here is Gemelos. Back to Johnson. Deladon. For three. Rebounded by Parker.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Cazorla. Parker. Now Cazorla. Hayes. Johnson defending. And that one's good. Hayes.
With a strong understanding of which shot to use in which scenario, a strong offensive presence is only a part of Hayes' game.
Johnson. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. And guys, all around the league, we've seen the WNBA take a role in teaching youngsters and helping develop the future generations of the WNBA.
Well, just look at all the amazing events the league has every year with their Junior WNBA Week. Teams host events allowing young hoopers to come learn from the best, not only basketball-wise, but also mentoring them on how to be leaders in their communities.
And off the court, what role models these players are, speaking their mind on the injustice they see in the world. When it comes to making positive change, WNBA players are some of the best in the world.
And that one's good. Hayes.
And for Hayes, there's not really a fear of contact. Drives in hard and runs right through the defender to get to her shot.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Here's Cazorla. Pass to Strickland. Now here's Williams. And here is Cazorla. Johnson defending. And here is Cazorla. Here's Billings. Soft touch off the glass.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now McCall. Sanders. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Gemelos. And the layup falls.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Pass to Billings. And Sanders over to help. Here's Strickland. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. And here is Gemelos. Now Hines Allen. She's covered by Strickland. Here's the call. That one wide left. Hayes with it. So it's the Mystics winning this one easily. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that'll wrap it up.
Be great, I be up late, penning all these words. Still wake up early, I be up before the birds. They saying I'm absurd, okay, they don't get it. Just know you doing well if you got a lot of critics. See, I got a vision, I know I'ma get it. Every move with precision, even the slightest pivot. Always knew that I was gifted, but still I be tripping. Don't put me in a box, I promise, dog, I'm different. I'm really with it, can't wait, I need to write.